human body can only handle so much stress before a person feels so overwhelmed they start to lose grip on reality, changing their person. You find yourself giving in to the demons we all hold inside of us, tearing away at our souls till there's no good left. The end result, you snap. Stressing me the fuck out. All this stress makes me wanna kill a motherfucker.
The stress been filling me up, got me giving up. God fill me half full and now I empty the cup. And I could use $1 million or maybe a little luck. My wife is like, what the fuck, when you gonna pick us up? The bills are stacking up, me I'm breaking down. Plotting a fucking lick to pick me up off the ground. I sell my soul to the devil just to get me out the hole. I need to do something quick, but the stress won't let me go. And now I switch to survival mode where anything goes. The result is 4 murders, I'm sitting in bloody clothes with a pocket full of cash and all my wife could do was laugh. She wasn't mad, she just said she could do better than that. Ain't it funny how we all work, just like clockwork. You cross that line, there's no cure from a doctor. You already locked them up in the basement. The stress got my mind fucked up, I can't take it. Ain't it funny how we all work, just like clockwork. You cross that line, there's no cure from a doctor. You let it get the best, now look at the mess from the stress. The stress. The stress got the best of me on the back of my feet, and I can finally provide, now my family can eat. But what goes up always must come down, and that smile my wife had turns into a frown. Now it's time to put the gloves back on and go to town. I tried to make an honest living, but it pulled me down. I got a wife and a daughter to feed, by all means. I feel bad, but it's kill or be killed, so let them bleed. I always get what I need, but the stress, it never fades. Maybe I'm feeling guilty, but hey, what can I say? You knew I was this fucked up from my first CD, and my confessions on record tell the worst in me. But I know you relate, cause it happens to all people. The stress builds up and it turns us all evil, and you're left with a mess, so go and clean that shit up. The stress is coming for me again, it's time to shoot up. Ain't it funny how we all work, just like clockwork. You cross that line, there's no cure from a doctor. You already locked them up in the basement. The stress got my mind fucked up, I can't take it. Ain't it funny how we all work, just like clockwork. You cross that line, there's no cure from a doctor. You let it get the best, now look at the mess from the stress. The stress. Ain't it funny how we all work, just like clockwork. You cross that line, there's no cure from a doctor. You already locked them up in the basement. The stress got my mind fucked up, I can't take it. Ain't it funny how we all work, just like clockwork. You cross that line, there's no cure from a doctor. You let it get the best, now look at the mess from the stress. The stress. Ain't it funny how we all work, just like clockwork. You cross that line, there's no cure from a doctor. You already locked them up in the basement. The stress got my mind fucked up, I can't take it. Ain't it funny how we all work, just like clockwork. You cross that line, there's no cure from a doctor. You let it get the best, now look at the mess from the stress. The stress. The stress.
Before the chainsaw massacre, there was a little boy that looked past in ya. Wouldn't believe what little Billy was gonna do. Didn't know that he killed 27 by the age of 22. Always picked on by the other little kids. Mama couldn't buy what the other parents did, so he took all his anger and he held it all in. Never did they know the world of shit they were in. Back in 1965, he was 6 at the time. Little Billy Kane, he was just fine, but he grew to another name when he's in his prime, collecting fingernails, hair, limbs, and spines. And things got worse when his mama got sick. It was a cold Christmas in '66. He was 7 years old, feeling all alone. Pops was a drunk, that's a story of its own.
Billy Butcher,
give me them lips, oh girl, wait, I came for your skin.
stay away from Billy Butcher.
So much blood, oh girl, wait, this is not the end.
Billy Butcher,
Give me them lips, oh girl, wait, I came for your skin.
beware of Billy Butcher.
So much blood, oh girl, wait, this is not the end.
Billy
Billy
Butcher,
couldn't take the pain, he needs to find a way to a coat. Know what he needs to find someone to choke. That's when it all started, he was 10 years old. They found the first body laying by the field goal post. It was a cold case, open and closed. But when 10 more rose, Billy said fuck it, I'll just keep them all at home. 12 years and 16 dead bodies later, Billy was a pro fucking human alligator. In that little house in Texas where he once had a family, was now a dungeon for the limbs from his surgeries. 1981, most slept on butcher, buried under the fruit cellar is where he'll put ya, after he removes a couple limbs and cooks ya, just as he planned when he came and took ya. But things got hot when our victim got away. Billy ain't hitting 28 today. Billy starts to panic, things are getting frantic. He grabs what he needs, fuck the rest, they can have it. It's time to escape, time to finally make a name. The news said Billy Butcher, finally his fame.
Billy Butcher,
Give me them limbs, so girl, wait, I came for your skin.
stay away from Billy Butcher.
So much blood, oh girl, wait, this is not the end.
Billy Butcher,
Give me them limbs, so girl, wait, I came for your skin.
beware of Billy Butcher.
So much blood, oh girl, wait, this is not the end.
29 years later, it is said that Billy's dead. Supposedly they found his bones resting in a bed of a Michigan home where communication's dead. Deep in the country, the story said that was in 2002. He was 43, they never found no bodies but were missing 13. So you can't believe that Billy Butcher's dead. Me, I believe that he's still collecting heads. Underneath the shed of that Michigan home was a secret crawl space that led to another home that we built underground where nobody would roam. We'll find the bloody bodies that were now just bones. Yes, I said we, I am Billy's son. And my mother, oh, he killed her back in 91. I was 8 years old, the first one I witnessed. Ever since then I took on the family
Billy
business.
Butcher,
Give me them limbs, so girl, wait, I came for your skin.
stay away from Billy Butcher.
So much blood, oh girl, wait, this is not the end.
Billy Butcher,
Give me them limbs, so girl, wait, I came for your skin.
beware of Billy Butcher.
So much blood, oh girl, wait, this is not the end.
Billy Butcher,
Give me them limbs, so girl, wait, I came for your skin.
stay away from Billy Butcher.
So much blood, oh girl, wait, this is not the end.
Billy Butcher.
You don't wanna see me when the lights out.
With my polo shirt and water cologne, I hit the strip looking for me a bitch to bone, and that's where I found Keisha. Can I take you home? Smile at a friend and tell her she can come along. Hand in hand with a monster but clueless. Never knowing in a half an hour I'll be ripping right through this. Pretty little body like a vampire. When the lights out, till then I'm whatever you desire. The illusion sets in, it's almost time. She knew I wasn't lying when I told her she'd be mine. I could be so persuasive to catch my prey, but I gotta move quick before night turns to day. Pulled up to the house 12:30 a.m. By 12:35 had him laying there waiting. As I went for the lights, my eyes turned black. Hit the switch and heard him scream as I went for the attack.
You don't wanna see me when I turn the lights out. Something evil inside me and it wants to come out. Didn't know you was walking hand in hand with death. One night with me and that's all you got left. You don't wanna see me when the lights out. No. You don't wanna see me when the lights out. You don't wanna see me when the lights out.
The evil inside me and it wants to come out.
It was a cold winter morning and I just stood there, just a bum without a purpose, my life's going nowhere. Something happened to me that day, I felt strange. My toes froze as I stood outside and asked for change. I must admit and can't forget how much I told myself that day that I was just a big steaming pile of shit. I'm just a resident of Flint, bumming cigarettes, I must have snapped. Stood there all day saying this is it. The sidewalk is cold, I'm eating food with mold, sleeping in a parking garage when the shelter's full. I'm the major tax increase in the community, seen the judge lead them agree with opportunity. It only took a couple seconds to make my decision. Disparity overpowers good in my position, and I've been in the dark for years but y'all never listen. Stuck some glass in that hoe's neck and left her body twitching.
You don't wanna see me when I turn the lights out. Something evil inside me and it wants to come out. Didn't know you was walking hand in hand with death. One night with me and that's all you got left. You don't wanna see me when the lights out. No. You don't wanna see me when the lights out. You don't wanna see me when the lights out.
The evil inside me and it wants to come out. Something inside me that I can't control.
Has somebody ever got you so heated you could picture them bleeding? With your hands around their necks, squeeze until they quit breathing. Do people call you a heathen, but they have a good reason? Cause you always in some dirt, feeling controlled by a demon. Do you have a fascination with horror flicks, but you don't scare? You should join us, cause we a motherfucking nightmare. I'm so sick your mom thinks I'm a bad influence. She threw away my CDs and said, don't listen to that music. Cause she thinks I'm the devil, but I ain't that bad. So I'ma keep making shit that fucking makes you mad. You got a problem with that, homie, this ain't for you. This is strictly for my people that I know will stay true. I'ma talk about murder, I'ma talk about drugs, I'ma talk about serial killers, bitches and thugs. I'ma keep it unreal with some underground love. Are you wicked? Are you wicked? Do you really wanna be like me? You wanna see how I see? Well, let me ask you then, are you wicked? And if you think you got your shit on lock, then by all means, homie, go and let that shit drop. Are you wicked? It's a gang of us, ready to bust, screaming fuck the mainstream with our middle fingers up. You wanna ride with us? You wanna hit this weed? Then you know that only family can smoke for free. I hang with smokehouse junkies in the DDC. Jimmy Cankles, worm craze, pain in my homie Nitty. Do you want some? Play it, let it do what it do. This the underground, there ain't no room for bitch in my crew. And there ain't no room for haters, so you can save all the drama. I'ma cut necks and leave you hiding like Osama. I'ma get you listening, that's all that it takes. Once you get a little wicked in your life, the rest is fake. When you gonna realize we out here spilling our lives, we out here releasing our demons in this music we ride. And it seems like we the only ones who doing it right. So are you wicked? Are you wicked? Do you really wanna be like me? You wanna see how I see? Well, let me ask you then, are you wicked? And if you think you got your shit on lock, then by all means, homie, go and let that shit drop. Are you wicked? Do you really wanna be like me? You wanna see how I see? Well, let me ask you then, are you wicked? And if you think you got your shit on lock, then by all means, homie, go and let that shit drop. Are you wicked? Are you wicked? Are you wicked?
Afraid to hit record and spit some wicked shit. I'm no one's puppet, I don't understand why you don't get it. I'm sick and I'm on and this music's my only therapy. So many thoughts and on paper's the only way to fit it. Oh shit, now look what I done. All fuck, got 'em slipped up with my tongue. Straight jackets, bastard, all you damn bastards. Yeah, you can run, but I can run faster. Try and catch me to shut me up. Got two throats and I cut you up. Got your body in a bag in the back of the trunk. Soaking gasoline that'll lit you up. I know you want me to be just like you. I'm not a puppet, you can't tell me who I am. I'm not afraid to do what you don't want me to. I'm not a puppet, don't you tell me who I am. You wanna change me, try and give me I was born with the evil in my blood. Now this is who I am. You wanna change me, try and give me I was born with the evil in my blood. Now this is who I am. I'm not afraid to tell the industry to suck my dick. I got where I am on my own, don't need your help to fit in. Nothing that you do will make me change the way I am. I'm a monster man, you motherfuckers still don't get it. Watch my mouth, you better watch your back. Oh yeah, that's right, the fucking devil's back. And I snap my mind, went bye-bye, and murder's my only reply to my sanity that was lost when the bombs went off with nuclear sunshine. Quit giving me warnings, I'll do what I do and you'll be just fine. I know you want me to be just like you. I'm not a puppet, you can't tell me who I am. I'm not afraid to do what you don't want me to. I'm not it, I don't understand why you don't get it. I'm sick and I'm on and this music's my only therapy. So many thoughts and on paper's the only way to fit it. I'm not afraid to tell the industry to suck my dick. I've got where I am on my own, don't need your help to fit in. Nothing that you do will make me change the way I am. I'm a monster man, you motherfuckers still don't get it.
I know you want me to be just like you. I'm not a puppet, you can't tell me who I am. I'm not afraid to do what you don't want me to. I'm not a puppet, don't you tell me who I am. You wanna change me, turn, give me I was born with this evil in my fella, this is who I am. You wanna change me, turn, give me I was born with this evil in my fella, this is who I am. You turn, give me I was born with this evil in my fella, this is who I am.
You ever have that feeling where you're not sure if you're awake or still?
Now could this all be a dream from which I can now wake? Is there anything real or is it all fake? Someone pinch me before I get lost in translation. Tell me that there's something worth the time that I wasted. Now could this all be a dream from which I can now wake? Is there anything real or is it all fake? Someone pinch me before I get lost in translation. Tell me that there's something worth the time that I wasted. Is anybody listening? Tell me why I'm here and why do I continue to push myself through another year? And is this dream I have really a nightmare? Nothing but a continuous failure, it's unclear. I try to make sense of the past 10 years. The music keeps growing, but does anybody hear it? Is there anybody out there to tell me that it's real? To tell me that it's worth all the time that it steals? It's like a marriage, but why am I so embarrassed? Cause I spent 10 years and don't have nothing worth sharing. When I mess what I've accomplished, I can't tell you no bomb shit. I can't tell you that I'm gon' have a hit when I drop this, but I can tell you that I've reached a breaking point and snapped and gone so fucking far that there ain't no turning back. But every time I'm feeling like I'm right on track, something pushes me back a mile from where I'm at. Now could this all be a dream from which I can now wake? Is there anything real or is it all fake? Someone pinch me before I get lost in translation. Tell me that there's something worth the time that I wasted. Now could this all be a dream from which I can now wake? Is there anything real or is it all fake? Someone pinch me before I get lost in translation. Tell me that there's something worth the time that I wasted. Could my dream be the very thing that's holding me down? And could my life be better if I put this pen down? Am I more than just ink on paper, words on beats, and CDs, singles, and fucking full LPs? I give it all to my people, but I left myself out. Maybe that's the reason that I sit here in doubt. Maybe that's the reason I've been feeling like I'm dreaming. I've been feeling like Ryan has been taken by a demon. But I can't turn my back on all the people that keep pushing me. My wife worm crazed, so my label dead and dirty. But the biggest mistake would be to let down my fans, cause y'all the real reason that I still stand. So if you're listening, I'm talking to you. You created this monster, so I hope you stay true. Every time that you drop me a line and give props, it reminds me of the reason why I never wanna stop. Now could this all be a dream from which I can now wake? Is there anything real or is it all fake? Someone pinch me before I get lost in translation. Tell me that there's something worth the time that I wasted. Now could this all be a dream from which I can now wake? Is there anything real or is it all fake? Someone pinch me before I get lost in translation. Tell me that there's something worth the time that I wasted.
Yeah, this is from all the motherfucking STR8JAKET fans out there.